Yes, we are up.
All right, turn the TV on for the guys. What Jalen Hurts say? 2 more games.
Let's get it, man.
Let's get it.
Taquan, I can't hear you on the headphones, bro.
I got you. I try my best. Now I'm playing the pros, so. Oh, man. It's back to our old league, Jaquan.
Yes, sir.
You can hear me now?
Yeah, but it got a delay, so I'm going to just turn it off. I can hear you out loud, too.
I can hear you. All right. I'm waiting for the link so I can post it on our sites.
All right.
Josiah, you gave me the link already?
Dropping it right now.
Okay.
Yep, we up.
All right.
Boom, boom. And in the group chat.
Cootie beans. All right. Post this on Facebook, then I'm gonna press ready.
Lights, camera, action. Someone, this
Let's go.
All right.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to First Energy Stadium here in Cleveland, Ohio. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Cleveland Browns. Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Cleveland. Here's Jakeem Grant from his end zone.
Let's go! Let's go!
Right off the rip. That's how we playing?
Let's go! 109 yards. Let's go, man.
Not gonna catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Come on.
Heck of a start to this one. We haven't even gotten settled in already in the end zone on the opening kickoff.
And you know what happens too? Now you got to translate what
Let's
that
go.
means, because
It's never too
I think
far,
their team
man.
just scored. Their
It's never
defense,
too far.
I think they'll be more aggressive now. They'll be bolder. They're playing with a lead and an early one and some momentum. So if you're the offensive coordinator on the other side of the field, you'd better be prepared for some heavy pressure coming your way. They're going to try and get another big score and a big one early.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
It's a Debo package. We know it's in that package. Yes, sir.
And early, how do you do
Play
right
some
there as
defense.
they're going to bury him in the backfield? Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
He'll buy some time right.
That's a pick. Let's go.
This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Denzel.
Oh, my God. To the crib. To the crib. It's getting treacherous. It's getting treacherous.
Defense has a touchdown. The mistake there by the offense, Charles. They tried to pick on a Pro Bowl corner in coverage there, and not the smartest decision. He reminded him that he was a Pro Bowl corner with not only the pick, but the pick 6.
And those guys who have that designation,
Gotta stay locked in, though. Game's still early.
Try to avoid that.
Gotta stay locked in.
Love it when they get challenged, and it's a chance to remind everyone exactly why.
That's 2 touchdowns in under a minute.
The prior
Is
season.
that a record?
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early
There it
on
is.
in this
Force the
game
cut
as they
now.
come up on first down.
There it is.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Here's Hurts to throw. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. They dial up the corner blitz that time, and it delivers to the tune of a 9-yard loss. So after that sack, Hurts and the Eagles, tough spot here, 3rd and long. Back to throw. Flushed out right. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4.
Gotta win games with
On
defense.
4th down, here's Brett Kern to punt the football away. Back deep, Jakeem Graham. Taken in at the 22.
Good coverage.
A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt.
Jesus,
And the Browns will
Lord,
take over,
Lord,
1st and 10.
Leave me
Watson
alone.
and the Browns now with a 1st and 10 at their own 22. They start on the ground
God.
with Nick Chubb.
Oh, my God.
And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Now, you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
Yes.
They go up the middle with Chubb.
All right.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. That's to the right side and complete to Njoku. And he is going to have the Browns 1st down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5.
No. I'm ready. We win this game.
First carry now for Kareem Hunt. He'll take this to the 46.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Oh, my God.
And that's going to be caught by Peoples-Jones. And the tackle going to be made at the 38. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. And Chubb will try the middle here. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Watson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, the great coach has said football is really a simple game. Rush theirs, protect yours. And he's talking about those guys throwing the football. In this situation, the rush won, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
From the gun on 3rd, Watson.
Pick.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Avonte Maddox. And the Eagles are going to take possession of the football. So really the first speed bump that this offense has encountered. They had the rule of the roost here in this first half, but now slowed up just a bit by the interception.
And there's a chance that that's a wake-up call for them because you don't want to go on autopilot too early. That team on defense is capable of making some plays similar similar to the one they made right there.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Hurts. That's swung out wide to Sanders. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
Yes.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. Hurts a handoff to Sanders. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Miles Sanders, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles have got it back to within a score. Elliott good with a PAT, and that'll make our score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. On the return from his end zone is Grant. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Browns drive about to get started. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover that plagued it on the last one.
Pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
That incompletion certainly makes this upcoming 3rd down a little bit more crucial. They need to find the right play to convert here and maybe start to tamp down a little bit of momentum. The other side is starting to gain.
It's complete to Brown, right side. And they'll get him down at the 34, and he's going to be short of the first by a few yards. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it'll be 4th down.
I thought maybe when he caught, he'd have a good chance of getting that first down, but that's a nice job of holding him up and preventing him from getting to the sticks.
They will indeed snap it to Watson.
Yo, this game lagged. No.
Chauncey Gardner-Johnson.
Bro, this game just
Let's
lagged.
go!
It's no way.
Yes, let's go!
It's no way. It just lagged on me. Nobody see that lag?
Well, turnabout is fair play, I guess. They had a pick 6 against them earlier. Now
Nobody saw that
they
lag.
get a pick 6 of their own.
And for a moment, let's just set aside how it impacts the scoreboard, because how about the response? One defense gets the pick 6, the other comes back and matches it. These are two defenses that plan on winning the game for their teams themselves.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
Bro, that's crazy.
On the return from his end zone is Grant.
Got another
Now
one.
a crease here as he's past the 30. Up to midfield. And he's loose again.
All right. Let's go, man. Come on. Come on.
Again, I get fired up. 2 kickoff returns for
Let's go, man.
the same game. This is fun to watch.
Yeah, we call a lot of games in a lot of different places. Sometimes
Kidding
it seems
me?
like we do it simultaneously, but we rarely get to see this.
Let's go play
So
some
let's try this
defense,
again
man.
after the kick return.
Let's go
TD.
play some
Here's yet
defense.
another kickoff. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. A little bit of flip the script. Quarter 1 they struggled. Quarter 2 here they put things together. And I guess sometimes, Charles, you
Just get
just run out
attacked.
and you have to
There
get your
it is.
feet underneath you
Just
in the
get
ball
attacked.
game, right?
That's exactly right, because every now and then you don't come out of the gate as fast or as strong as you want to. Sometimes you have to ramp up into it or take a few hits along the way and figure it out. And that's what they've done so far. Slow start, but now they're starting to put it together.
Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete.
Well, sometimes an incompletion is the right play. And he showed that he's learned from his earlier interception on that throw. Instead of forcing it, he just tossed it away.
He's gonna
That should be a pick. I'll take that.
Will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down. Here's Brett Kern now to punt this one away. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline.
Jakeem Grant can't get a punt return?
As it sails out of bounds.
I just want punt returns.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath.
Oh, my God. Taquan, is it lagging for you, too?
No one's taking me for a doctor, though.
Okay, I thought I was crazy for a second.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. They run it again with Chubb, and he'll be brought down right around the 37. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. They'll go left side on the ground with Chubb, and they will only muster a yard here to the 38. 38-yard line, 2nd and 9. Up the middle, it's Chubb. And Hard Run's going to get him over the 40 to the 42.
Oh, my God.
It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Watson hooking up with Cooper there for the Cleveland first.
I don't care how many times we say it, I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
From just shy of midfield, Watson. This is the tight end, Njoku. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 36. From the gun, it's a give to Chubb. Down to about the 32.
Ridiculous.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense,
we're
you'll
gonna pay
take
that money for them Ethernet extenders.
Stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
On 2nd and 7, Watson. That's complete to Peoples-Jones.
Come on, man. Stop playing.
And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 18. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
You gotta come down with that.
There, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
On that snap, he's the hero of his defense after the play he just made. A one-possession game, and his hit kept it exactly that.
They'll send a receiver in motion left. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete.
Well, every point certainly counts at this stage of the game. But after driving so far, you absolutely know they want to finish it with 6 instead of 3.
In motion goes the tight end. And they're going option play on 3rd down.
Fuck. Damn.
And he'll take it into the
Great play call.
Browns touchdown.
That's a great coaching.
Deshaun Watson, an 18-yard touchdown.
It's great coaching.
And the Browns will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Come on, man.
Extra point by York is up and good. And the lead now up to 14. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Charles, he doesn't seem to be particularly in tune with his receivers, just 2 for 7 throwing the football, but he did seem really locked in before the game.
Yeah, and that has to do with receivers sometimes. Sometimes the defenders knock them off their routes, and you're usually pretty precise. 1, 2, 3 cut, balls out of his hands to the receiver. In this case, might be off by a half step either way.
Good defense!
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Yeah, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one
That's
bit.
a pick, too.
I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance
He's
to
getting
put some
desperate
more points
now.
on the board.
That's how we
Now
win
a
it.
shot taken on third down, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Here's Brent Kern now as he's on to punt for Philadelphia.
Get that! Oh, my
He's been
God.
a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We
Should've
step
been a
aside. This is the NFL
Should've been a
on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. It's the Eagles ready to see the football first, and they trail here as we resume action in this third quarter. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone.
Uh-oh.
Good return set up here. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people would think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. He's going deep for Brown.
Wow.
And incomplete on the deep ball.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for them. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
It's a second down run with
That's
Sanders.
bold.
On a
Second and
determined
10.
run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. On 1st down, Hurts.
That's cover 2. That's cover 2. The defense is defensive. That's cover 2. Oh, yeah.
And the Browns will take
Oh, yeah, let's go,
possession
Joker.
here up at the 44. Tough one there.
Oh, yeah.
First drive of the third quarter, throw an interception, and now a chance that they could be an even a bigger hole if they can convert this into points.
Yeah, but how good do you feel if you're that defensive coordinator right now? Because you just know that the head coach looked at him and said, turn him loose, big man. And he'd be able to take a few extra chances playing with this type of a lead, and boy, it paid off.
Second down, here's Chubb again. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
And Brandon, you know that expression? He just does what he does. It sounds trite, doesn't
This
it?
is
But in
zone.
this case, it's perfectly
This is
apt. He's
zone.
one of the better runners in the
What
NFL.
is it, 2?
And all he does
What is it,
just
cover 2?
find avenues, find ways to pick up key first downs and big runs.
Now a first down throw, Watson. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone.
Give me that.
And it'll be intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick.
Good stuff.
And the Eagles are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
What defense was that?
Potential momentum shifter there. Looking
Huh?
at a 2-score lead, third quarter.
You ain't gonna
Not
tell
the
me?
smartest of throws.
I would
That's
agree with you on that one because this game is still very much in the balance. It felt pretty one-sided to this point, but now, if these guys can turn this turnover into points, things could start getting a little more interesting.
They'll throw on first down with Hurts. On the run, he'll let this
They
go
gotta get
deep
picked.
right center.
Why?
Backs it away, and it falls down
Why?
incomplete. Well, that's where this
Why?
Cleveland crowd, the dog pound
He's
in particular,
giving you
make
the
it
ball.
difficult on opposing offenses. It looked like they might have had troubles communicating at the line, and it leads to the incompletion. To throw on 2nd and 10. Hurts.
What? Let's go.
And this is caught. It's Brown.
Oh my God,
And
bro,
he's going to
man.
get this down inside the 40 before he's finally ridden out of bounds. A big play there for Philly. 53 yards. So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's first down on the other side of the field. Throwing his Hurts. He's going deep.
It's a
for
pick.
Brown.
Oh my, bro.
That's
That's two of
Took
them
a
things,
shot,
man.
couldn't connect.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
Sanders here as they run out of the gun.
That's good defense,
And
boy.
he'll be taken down at the 33, a pickup of about 4. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Hurts sets up to throw it. Forced out to his left. He lets this one fly
Should have been
toward
a
the
pick
back
too.
of the end zone.
But you know how that go.
Unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
We watching the fake just in case. Hey,
The
man.
kick by Elliott is good. And that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11. Well, the 3 points certainly helps, but you feel like, Charles, at this stage of the game, when you force those turnovers, you need to start converting them into touchdowns.
Yeah, I'm a little bit surprised myself because I thought in this situation, they were thinking end zone or bust. Now they got to rely on their defense to get the ball back again for another opportunity to get 6 points.
The Browns drive about to get started. And 3 interceptions in this game, and I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, you're like, oh man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take...
And all the way in, touchdown, Cleveland. Nick Chubb, 85 yards. And the Browns are able to strike quickly to add on
Chill,
to their
gang 'em.
lead.
You feel me?
And that run
locked
massively
in, bro.
increased his production in this game, and now he's over 100 yards.
God damn
Break
the
out your
leg,
calculator,
man.
partner, because his yards per carry went up significantly. Big-time jaunt all the way to the end zone.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get him 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now, the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much when you're relying on it. And he
Way to
goes
work,
out and gets
Ted.
the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well. From the 44, Hurts. Now he's going to throw it deep to the other side of the field. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. He'll drop to throw.
That's a pick.
And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
They're going on fourth down with Hurts.
Way to get back there, fellas. Way to get back there, fellas.
Greedy Williams picks it off. And the Browns are going to take over here up near the 40. Well, that one was in the air for an agonizingly long time.
Just begging to be picked off, wasn't it? It's one thing if you're throwing a ball like that, trying to throw someone open or lead them into an area. But that ball needed to be thrown with a lot more conviction. As a result, it's an easy interception.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Nick Chubb with now his second touchdown of this third quarter. And the Browns will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third.
Let's go, man. We got another quarter in a minute.
Extra point by York is up and good. And the lead is now 24. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone.
Go ahead, boy.
Decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers.
Let's go, Denzel!
Intercepted for the fourth time today. Picked up by Denzel.
Let's go, Denzel!
And he takes this one back.
Now Washington, Now Washington,
York now for the extra point.
Shitting me?
And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. It's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive. They had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't want to admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
Going
That's
deep
a touchdown,
here for
too.
Watkins.
Great pass, bro.
That's caught inside the 20. And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line. In today's NFL, we talk about quarterbacks and their speed and accuracy, but there's still something about a guy slinging one downfield.
And that's a rare bright spot in what's overall been a pretty poor showing so far. But you've got to figure, when you're down a bunch, why not take some big shots? And they connect on that one.
And that throw, amazingly, well over 70 yards in the air, according to Next Gen Stats. Wow.
There it is. We
On
played the
1st and
run,
10,
and he
it's
still
Sanders.
got it. Oh,
And he
my
is
God.
into the end zone.
Played the run and still
Touchdown,
got it.
Philadelphia. Miles Sanders, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Eagles get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. Now that Eagle offense will stay out there as they'll go for two. Hurts will throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. So unable to throw it in for two from the two. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a two-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage. Put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head, because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
A give. This is Chubb. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. And again, it's Chubb. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Now we'll play fake, and it's Watson. Man open, that's Anthony Schwartz. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. First target, first catch, and a first down. Still throwing the football here, even with the big lead.
Yeah, I know you and I came up in a different era when we think about sportsmanship and all that. Other people think about fantasy points and getting their numbers. That's all they care about right now.
And they'll get him down inside the red zone at the 14. It's also a gain of 14. First down.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. Man, 220 yards rushing for him now in the afternoon as he just continues to pummel this defense. They go with Chubb on 2nd down. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. The Browns on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 8. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down. York able to send this one through, and that will extend their lead even further. Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
Let's go now.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally,
and my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And the Browns are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line. Watson and the Browns now with a 1st and 10 at their own 22. They'll try and wind down some clock with Chubb. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Handoff comes to Chubb. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line. Faking the give. Now Watson. And this is going to be incomplete. A CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
Looking deep in the direction of Cooper. It got his man complete. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. The York on now for the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. The York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away.
It's getting dark.
From deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. But we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. To throw again on second down. Hurts. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Greg Newsome. And the Browns are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. Well, they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road and help seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
Gets a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down. Chubb on the counter. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a third down. To throw is Watson. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete. Up big here in the fourth quarter, up really big. That pass and incompletion, I don't think they needed the completion, but Charles, this is an offense right now that they're just having fun. They're clicking on all cylinders.
Yeah, you're right. They didn't need a completion. They certainly don't need any more points, but they're not going to turn them down. They're going to continue to run what they have in their playbook, and they still want to run it efficiently.
And he's going to pick up the Browns' first down on a well-designed play there. That gets him 16 to move the chains. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete.
Partner, in the sportsmanship handbook, there's something to be said for calling the dogs off in a blowout. But these defenders, they also know this is the NFL, and it's their job to stop them, whether they're in the game or they're down by a handful of touchdowns.
Throwing now, Watson. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Eagles come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was. I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go to each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off-season. But on game day, you both want to show your best. And I think that's what we saw from both the offense and the defense, a complete team victory.
got they bottles here?
No, I just put that bottle over there.
No, I'm talking about.
Oh, yeah, I don't know.
Put it on the roof, he ain't know what he